Most unsportsmanlike and disrespectful moments in football. Hello and welcome back to another video here on our channel. In today's video we'll be talking about the most unsportsmanlike and disrespectful moments in football. 7 most disrespectful moments in world football history. The game of football is a global phenomenon. The beautiful game, as it is known, brings people and nations together and can let supporters, players, and coaches alike experience emotions of the greatest high or the most desperation-filled low. But it's not quite always a beautiful game. Sometimes, someone stoops a level or two below what is expected from them, breaking the code of conduct and respect which should exist between stakeholders in the game. And on the odd occasion, someone doesn't just stoop to a level or two down, they fling mud in the faces of those watching the sport they love, tarnishing its name in the media, at home and beyond. Here are the 15 most disrespectful moments in world football history, captured on video where possible. Luis Moreno kicks owl off pitch. We start off with a real clanger in South America. Luis Moreno, a player in Panama, faced widespread criticism after kicking an owl off a football pitch in 2011. The owl was the club mascot of Moreno's opposition, Junior Barranquilla, which had been struck by the ball accidentally. Whatever went through Moreno's mind as he unceremoniously booted the poor owl, which later died, from the turf cannot be described as anything other than complete lack of respect for the opposition, for wildlife, and general humane terms. Zair's bizarre clearance of Brazil World Cup free kick. Mwep Ilunga is the player in question, but there are 2 ways of reading into who has disrespectful here. One story goes that the Zaire player in this World Cup finals match against Brazil knew nothing of the rules and presumed that after the whistle went, it was every man for himself, and the first on to the ball was the victor. Ignorance is bliss, but it's enormously disrespectful to not know the rules of a major international tournament. Or on the other hand, you have the presumed actual story, whereby the government of Zaire had threatened the playing staff with non-payment if they are beaten by more than 3 goals, and this was Lunga's means of protest, hoping to get himself red-carded. He was, however, only booked. Joey Barton in general. Presumably the video itself doesn't need too much explaining, having occurred so recently. Joey Barton, current QPR midfielder, faces a 12-match suspension for his actions on the last of 2011-2012. Previously he had been served a prison sentence for assault in an affray, attacked teammate Umase Debo in training, put a cigar out in a young teammate's eye, and punched Morten Gamps Peterson off the ball. While he is still carving a career out of being a Premier League footballer is anyone's guess. Eric Cantona fan attack. No word for these actions other than outrageous. Poor tackles and players coming to blows on the pitch is one thing, but former Manchester United, Sheffield Wednesday, and Leeds United forward Eric Cantona took it upon himself to launch himself into the watching crowd and attack a fan. Cantona was walking past the fan at the time, having just been sent off for a dangerous kick on an opponent. He was subsequently suspended for 9 months. Paulo Di Canio pushing referee. Current Swindon Town boss Paulo Di Canio is our next Hall of Shame entrant for his ridiculous shove on referee Paul Alcock. Di Canio was unhappy at the issue of the red card his way, but landed himself a mammoth 11-game suspension for the push on the official. The biggest decision about this video may be deciding what is more pathetic, the stumble and the eventual fall by the referee, or Arsenal fullback Nigel Winterburn almost soiling himself as he thinks Di Canio is about to rain blows down on him. The diving referee. Shameful. Diving players have long been seen as the villains of the piece in football, as the likes of Rivaldo vs Turkey, and plenty of others have given the rise to the phrase, referees have a tough job. Why then does this particular referee deem the time right to indulge in a spot of simulation himself, when those who are supposed to protect the sanity of the game take it upon themselves to get involved in the play acting? Things have gone too far. I wonder if a video disciplinary panel reviewed it after the game. El Hadiji Diouf spitting at, well, everybody. Perhaps in one respect, it's a blessing that there's no video of the actual incident available. Instead, you can make do with Craig Burley, Scottish football pundit and former midfielder, talking in dark tones about the Senegalese current free agent, El Hadji Diouf. The former Liverpool, Bolton, and Rangers man courted controversy wherever he went. But his penchant for spitting ensured he was not just disliked, but actively despised by most of the watching public in the UK. When in the red of Liverpool, he spat at Celtic supporters. He did the same at Portsmouth defender Arjun Diziwu, whilst playing for Bolton, and then completed a hat-trick of disgraceful incidents against Blackpool playing for Doncaster. Maybe no surprise that no team has offered him a new contract then. Thanks for watching.